All right, here is Elgato new 4KX. I wanted this because I have a setup right now, and it's not complicated, but I'm thinking this could make it a lot simpler. So let's get started with this unboxing, right? You got the pull tab up top, you know, boom. Y'all see that, all right? Black Elgato box. This box looks like it's been tore up, y'all know. But here we go. Maybe pause and zoom in if you want to read that. But the specs are all over the internet. You can see them anywhere. It kind of looks like the 4K 60 with the charge ports here. And then on the other side, you have your mic USB 3 there. So you get that. All right. Gives you I guess we're done with that. So we'll toss that to the side. Your HDMI cable. Yep, you also got your HDMI cable, USB Type C cable, braided. So, yep. So that's kind of all you get in the box there. Pretty simple, quick unboxing. Now, the setup is the same as the other one. You'll have your chat. If you got a chat link pro cable, you use that the same with your PS5. That's no different. But I'm not gonna necessarily show you how it's hooked up because that's everywhere. But I'll show you exactly what it looks like, if it looks any different, and maybe give you some final thoughts on whether or not I think it was worth the money. All right. All right. So now I have it connected, and like I was saying earlier, this connection is. This is future Trixie here with a message about. So, as you might have noticed, I don't have footage of me saying that. The reason is I had that footage. Some guy happened to file it corrupted. Long story short, I was just showing how you change things and OBS. It wasn't nothing super serious that you didn't know how. You just changed from the HD60 to the new capture card. That's it. Nothing super famous. And like I said earlier, I was mentioning that I would have to use two HDMI cables and OBS in my other computer in order to record, so that way when I'm playing the game, it's not being capped at 60 frames per second because of the capture card. I'm playing the game through a different HDMI than I'm recording through, which wasn't a huge inconvenience. I just wanted something a little more simpler, and that's all I was realistically trying to get at. I had like all these videos, and the files, for some reason, files are just corrupted. It was just so much work. So I was looking at it, and I think this kind of condenses it down to what I was ultimately trying to get at with this. So I think this works a lot better. So yeah, this is future me just saying this is probably how this segment should have gone. But now, back to the video. A little different because for this, I don't need OBS on my old computer plus OBS on my desktop and plus OBS on my laptop in order to stream from my computer. What I want to do is have more of a seamless connection where everything is kind of like set in stone. There's nothing to be moved around. The only thing that I need to move is y'all see this audio jack like right here. This would be the only thing I would need to move. That's it. Literally just move from here to the chat link pro. I'm done. That's all I want to be able to do. I think that itself that should be good enough. That's literally what I'm thinking, right? So that was the reason I really wanted to get this card. So I'll kind of walk you through what my old process is and what my new process is. So let's go here, and as you can see on okay, as you can see on my desktop, I keep saying, oh, I don't know why I got this old thing in my hand. Probably because my laptop is a little bit newer than my desktop, so I keep saying, oh. But on my desktop currently, and I'm going to move myself out the way. On my desktop, currently, you see it's set to 60 frames per second. The desktop resolution is 1080p. It's plugged up into a 4K monitor, so that's why you see the active signal resolution is coming in. um, this normally would be all I need because when you're streaming, you don't have a reason to go beyond 60 because you can't stream more than 60. But here's the catch. When I'm playing on my computer, I would want to play at more than just 60 frames per second. And I'm limited by the capture card because the capture card is only going to support that 60 frames per second at higher resolutions. So now that we have the new card, we can do this. We can set it to 4K. Here's what we lose at 4K, right? We're gonna lose the HDR. I'm not like super keen in on that, so it's not like a big deal that I'm losing it, but that's what we're losing at this level. Because when we go here, it says this, but there you go, 120. Now the car goes up to 144, but I game on the TV. That's just me personally. So my TV only goes to 120, so I can't utilize that whole 144. But I think it's fine. I My monitor goes to that, and I just don't see a reason to be that high. So, oh crap, I missed the window for making sure everything is good. That's my fault. Sitting here chatting it up. I mean, on the old setup, I would need OBS and I would need to run this. So ideally, I needed two HDMI cable, one for the actual computer to TV, and the other one from the TV to the from the computer to the capture card. So I was telling the capture card, and oh hey, display this OBS, it's copying, it's fine. But I was actually gaming on the TV itself. I wasn't going through the capture card. Now that's not a big deal in like hindsight, but I needed that HDMI cable free for something else I was trying to hook up, and I only got 4 slots, so I couldn't really do anything else. And I don't want to use a splitter because I just feel like that's not a good. I would be splitting the bandwidth for that port, and I don't want to do that. So this gives me now the option. I'm only using one HDMI cable, and I don't have to constantly get up and move around from gaming from my PS5 to my PC to my Nintendo Switch, my Xbox, whatever I might be gaming on. I don't have to constantly switch. I wanted it that way because I game with some people on the PlayStation, friends, and sometimes they play Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty on my PC for obvious reasons, but I still want to be able to talk to them, and so this is kind of my way around it, where I can still talk to them, be in the gaming chat. This is kind of like it's a really intricate setup you don't think about, but it's more to it. So the only thing I can't do is I won't be. I could. Let me rephrase that. I have a mic over here. I actually could. I don't know if I can get this in camera shot. Can I? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I have a Blue Yeti over here. I could. I actually could be talking in game chat. So that's actually a possibility, and it's very easy to set up, and everybody will still hear me. So that's something I could do. But that's it. So now I have a better, easier system setup. I don't need to run OBS. I can just run this as it is. I don't need a more intricate setup. So that's what I liked about it. I'll probably see like some scenes or some like I don't know, clip, probably me playing a game of this, showing the frame per second, so you can see that I'm still at the same level and I'm only using the capture card, no second HDMI cable. Alrighty then, we are back. Man, I'm still going. That's why you see the shirt change, right? Been having some issues. I don't think it's with the capture card now. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't think it's with the capture card now, and I know why that's happening. There we go. All right, I don't think it's with the capture card now. I think the issue is with the cable. And I was using this cable that I don't know if the cable can fully support the bandwidth. I thought it could, but it might can't. So with that being the case, could have swore I took this off of auto iOS, ISO, I said iOS, ISO. But with that being the case, now so hopefully we kind of got that amended. Let's start. It's been running, so no problem with that. We'll start and we will see where it goes. Race up there, we're also going to be using this to make sure everything is going through to see if I can feel any of the latency from the whole setup. And hopefully this is a winning setup with a winning results, right? Playing on keyboard and mouse, by the way. And we're in a game that's already going. That's crazy. Somebody just jumped to their death. Wow, they were selling me, bro. What was my perception of what I didn't miss him. Fucking that judder, man, threw my fucking aim off. Come on, man. Now that's normally do happen. That's not our graphics. That's either the game or the graphics card. It's one of the two failing. But that's something that always happens. Yeah. Vince is that this best serve what? Code. Capping it at 120, clearly the frame rate is up above that. I'm just letting it run wild, but clearly it's only gonna get 120 because that's all the TV can support. So the rest of that don't even matter. Bro, where is this guy? All right. So I don't really feel the latency. It might be there to a certain extent, but it's not super bad. Definitely playable. Yeah, it'd be that way, big fella. I feel you. Nope. Ain't about to kill me. I already know where you at. Wow, my aim is off, boy. Crazy how bad that is. He did not kill that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of crazy to get in there and not die and die. And that's a dub, y'all. I'm not that good, but I mean, I'm not good, but I was halfway decent, so that was a good part about it. That guy got the gang killed. Oof. That bullet line, boy. That's a clean bullet line. That's a clean bullet line. All right, yeah. 12 kills, 13 deaths. Not super bad. Not awesome at all, but, you know, in the average range. Average. Average. Man. All right, so I've had this for about 2 weeks now, and I will have to say it's for sure been making things easier, right? Without the dual setup, I don't have to worry about OBS and if it glitches, which side it's on. I know OBS glitches, it's on my laptop side, right? I know if something happened, it's on most likely the laptop. It's not the desktop. All the desktop doing is playing games, which it should be doing. So that's a good part. And it made me think about maybe getting an HDMI splitter because then I can actually plug everything up into that and then just flip it to whichever one I want to record on for that day, and that makes things a lot easier, at least for me. So that's a good thought. But my final review, it made things easier. I don't if you have the HD60X, I think that's what it's called. Hold on, 1 second. The HD60X, if you have that, then I don't think you need to upgrade. But if you just want to make life easier, I think it's worth an upgrade. I don't know this. I know this product came out about maybe a month or two ago, and people have been talking about it. I just wanted to get it because it was something I think I would use for my setup, and I was completely correct. It's something I definitely want to use for my setup. It helps me out a lot. And speaking of my setup, I don't know if I ever explained this. Maybe I have, but if I haven't, here's the explanation. I run everything through a laptop. It's a gaming laptop. It has an RTX 4060 in it. Does great for just gaming. But ultimately, what I use it for is streaming. I stream everything through a laptop. Even my PC that can definitely handle streaming and playing games combined, I also use that streaming through the laptop. And that's why I got that card initially, so that way streaming can be a lot easier for me. I stream my PS5, my Nintendo Switch, and my not Xbox, my PC all through the laptop. And this gives me a variety to kind of play on any stream platform, which is what I want. Again, I have fun doing this stuff. I hope it's continue to be that way. This is kind of something I enjoy, and I do believe you should do something you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. My channel right now is like a conglomerate of gaming, tech reviews, and some personal stuff like snowboarding. And I kind of like that. It just gives me a variety, and I don't have to stick to one thing. So that's been great. Yeah. That being said, I appreciate you if you have subscribed. You have subscribed, and you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, I understand. I'm not no pressure, no pressure. But I understand. So with that being the case, thank you for all those who come to watch. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the dislike button. I understand. It doesn't matter. It's good to see feedback either way. I'm still going to constantly make YouTube videos. Again, I don't think I want to make this my full-time job, but it's something I like doing, and I think that's a great thing when you enjoy doing it. You put a lot more effort into what you're doing, you grow, and you learn. So, Mr. XX Trixie, out. Go this way? No.